Hey, everybody. Joe Palaio here. Thanks for tuning in today to the top five news stories in 5 minutes. We give you all the news that you can use, nothing that might make you confused. We give you the blues about the news. It's just 5 stories in 5 minutes that you can use. So if your career is already in high gear, or if you're just sitting in your cubicle box checking your stocks, about to say game over, the work game, or anywhere in between, we'd like to suggest a new show with a very practical name, and once you watch it, you'll never be the same. It's the top 5 news, and it's beginning right now.
Relax, old boy. Just the top 5 news coming in.
A new way to do news, focusing on useful news, and no news that gives you the blues.
Without Googling it, I would probably go with the top 5 news.
Did you know 7 major corporations own over half of the top newspapers?
No. What do you recommend?
I like the top 5 news.
How do I find it?
I just go to Joe Palaio's page at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Best news. I watch a little bit of everything, but I would say probably the top 5 news.
It has to be true. I saw it on the news.
If you're a smart sheep, you're still a sheep.
The truth is incontrovertible. Malice may attack it, ignorance may deride it, but in the end, there it is.
You can't handle the top 5 news! The mainstream media is terrible. Give me the top 5 news any day.
He said that, but she told me something completely different.
That's not what he said. You're twisting his words.
She's right. He said it. I heard him.
I can't use any of this.
Welcome to Top 5 News, 5 stories in 5 minutes.
It's the top 5 news. Tonight we have Raúl Castro indicted for a 1996 plane shoot down. Nvidia surges on massive AI chip demand. Dow smashes through 50,000 milestone, and the libs of TikTok pro-life video sparks heated debate. Meanwhile, Intuit cuts 3,000 jobs. Let's begin. Our story tonight, first story tonight, begins with an international story. The U.S. Department of Justice announced the indictment of former Cuban leader Raúl Castro. Federal prosecutors say the charges stem from the 1996 shoot down of 2 unarmed civilian planes operated by the Brothers to Rescue humanitarian group. 4 people died in that incident, and officials are calling this a major step toward accountability. So are we going to go in and take him out like we did Venezuela? Did we already? I don't know. Let's stay tuned. You'll find out tomorrow, I guess. Sorry, guys. I looked everywhere. I couldn't find any more on that story. If you have it, go ahead and throw it in the comments here. Story 2 today, tech giant Nvidia. You know, they make all the chips for all the AI. Did you see our AI demo this week? It was really, really a good, we did a demo of Grok Imagine. You can still, I think, catch that on most of my socials. Check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. We did article into a video, and yeah, that's a short story. I only got 5 minutes, but we made articles, we made videos, we had me playing a guitar, put my face on the guitarist. We had a good time. And it's a free AI training at my profile when you get time. Okay, back to the news. Nvidia is making headlines, reporting strong first quarter earnings. The company credited huge demand for its advanced AI chips, continuing to dominate the role in artificial intelligence. Story number 3 today, the Wall Street milestone. The Dow Jones Industrial Average reached 50,000. Investors see a milestone as a sign of growing confidence in the strength of the U.S. economy. Story number 4 today, social media controversy. A pro-life video shared by the social account Libs of TikTok has sparked widespread debate and strong reactions online. The clips being described as highly controversial by many viewers. I'll show you a video of that if I can. Let's see here. Hopefully you can see my screen. And let me double check here. Oh, okay, good thing I checked. Here you go.
A life is a life, no matter how small. 73 million people have been killed in 1 year and will be killed again this year, if not more, when they are completely innocent humans. They never get to see the light of day before they are cast away. They did nothing wrong except exist and were dismissed. People say women in healthcare but never think how unfair. They kill a baby for simply being there. The Word of God says, "You knit me together in my mother's womb. How come we never listen to this and try to send them to a tomb? I am fearfully, wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. His works are wonderful." A person is a person no matter how small. A life is a life no matter how small. We often forget this important detail. This detail could save a life. 60% of babies who weren't intended have died because of this. Why do people kill these innocent babies with a pill? Why do people say babies in the womb are a mistake, a thing that needs to be gotten rid of? Why? When you ask someone, is murder bad? They say yes, of course. But how come when you say murdering innocent babies is bad, they shame you? They say women's rights in healthcare, but what about the baby's rights? That's what's unfair. From the moment they are created, they are a human person. They are created in God's image. People say women's rights in healthcare, they say it's just a clump of cells, but no one dwells on the fact that a baby still has a heartbeat at 6 weeks. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing compares to the love a mother has for her baby. So just maybe, we let them have a chance to live and that love will grow. Destruction, dismay, dread. When will people comprehend that this needs to come to an end? A life is a life, no matter how small.
Well, what'd you think? Did you find that highly offensive? Or should the young lady's right to free speech be protected? And then is it age appropriate? Should they be allowed to speak their mind, but maybe on such a sensitive topic, perhaps there's a correct age? Those are some of the controversies brewing around the internet, around this very viral piece that went probably maybe as viral as anything except for the SAVE Act today. Story number 5 today, Intuit is laying off 3,000 workers. Intuit, the company behind TurboTax and the popular financial software, laying off about 3,000 employees worldwide. That's about 17% of the company's workforce, and the company says that the cuts will simplify its operations and sharpen its focus on artificial intelligence. Well, you say, Joe, I thought you promised me 5 good news stories. This is a big layoff with one of the most successful companies in America. Why is this good news? Well, we talked about it a bit yesterday, that all of the big companies are going to have to trim down a little bit because, like, for example, if you look at Google, we mentioned that yesterday. Google has, April 1st, almost like an April Fool's joke of a small company on their Android page currently. And that's their last update, was 7 weeks ago. Well, that type of reaction time, they're just too slow, right? So all the AI companies are making lightning changes, lightning enhancements, making their AI models faster, multiple agents. And then you're going to go to your customers and say, hold on while we have 17 meetings to decide what we want to update. No, it's just not going to make it. So the big companies are all going to cut back, but the AI has made it easier, as we mentioned yesterday, for everybody to start a new company. So a lot of these, first of all, the smaller companies are going to be able to compete better. So they're going to grow like crazy. And a lot of these people that are getting laid off with their severances, they're going to take that and start their own companies. It's going to be very exciting. And we're coming into, I think, a very turbocharged, could be even a golden age for hiring, and we're already seeing some pretty stellar earnings on a lot of the public companies. we'll see what happens and which way the economy goes. I'm not a financial prognosticator. I'm an executive recruiter, but that's my opinion. And those are your top 5 stories for tonight. Which one stands out to you? Let us know in the comments. And stay sharp, stay focused, keep building the future you want. And every headline is just another chance to move forward, make you stronger. And it reminds us that the wisdom is the principal thing. So get wisdom. With all thy getting, get understanding. And that's from the good book. And that's your top 5 news for tonight. What is today? The 20th, May 20th, 2026. What a day. First day of the rest of your life. See you here tomorrow, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.